When the sun rises over the horizon, the confluence of the River Niger and River Benue is naturally magnified. The historical city of Lokoja, capital of Kogi State in north-central Nigeria, is replete with successes from the Appeals project, just as much as other parts of the state.
Appeals in KOGI State is a confluence of drive and success. Our stories are indeed appealing. Welcome.
It may seem as though the marketing of Gari, which is one of the major products processed from cassava, is predominantly a female activity in the countryside. Cassava is a priority value chain for KOGI Appeals, hence the interest in this group. They are the Osara Women Cassava Processing Multi-Purpose Cooperative, comprising 2 commodity interest groups of 10 members each. The group has been working a lot more than they are used to, arising from a growing demand for 2 of their cassava processed products. Their latest and improved areas of expertise are in the production of odorless fufu flour and high-quality cassava flour.
When we bring the cassava, we peel it. After peeling, we wash the cassava. We grind it in the engine. Then we put it inside the sack. Take it to the jack and jack it there. When the water is dry, we sieve it like this. After sieving, we fry the gari.
Trained by KOGI Appeals, the Osara Women Cassava Processors have become adept at the new improved methods and liken their products to the very best in the market.
Before, so we don't even have the idea of this. We don't have the idea. It is the normal one that we used to do here and we do and sell. It was Appeals that now came and said we can get it in flour form, which we are all surprised. How? Is it possible? Is it possible? After the training, they trained us how to do it, which we did, and we tested it and it was perfectly okay and excellent.
We have a good market for cassava, odorless and fufu flour. We sell to them in the market and workers, even in university staff, they used to buy from us.
Whether it is fufu or bread made from high-quality cassava flour, these women are making significant impact in the marketplace and, importantly, in their homes.
Every member are very happy with this method because even this odorless cassava fufu is exactly like a pando. It no difference. Within 5 minutes, you prepare everything. It's not hard to prepare. If it is local one we are doing before, it's more than 2 hours before you can prepare. And men cannot prepare it unless women.
Yes.
But now men can prepare. In 5 minutes, everything is okay.
Done with it.
They eat.
These women have learned to beat the odds and are grateful to Appeals for giving them the opportunity.
Hi guys, my name is Bidemi Olorukoba, an Appeals beneficiary in KOGI State, and I'm the CEO of Duketra Fisheries. So welcome here to Duketra Fisheries. Come on in.
From its name, it is clear enough that Duketra is an aquaculture value chain venture.
Okay, 4 years ago, I started up as a graduate of fisheries and aquaculture, and I tried my hands at a few things to practicalize all what I learned, and that began to grow from one level to another, where we're into fish production, and up to this point where we grew to the point of having a facility which is basically for processing. So this is Duketra smoked catfish, the finished product, right, that we have here. And it takes a lot to actually get to this stage, right? So follow me, I'll tell you what it entails to get to this final point of the finished product before it gets to the table of our end consumers. Here's what we have left, currently processing. These other trays have been emptied, right? So they actually get processed, they get ready in batches, depending on the body size and the moisture content.
The smoking kiln is a local technology that uses coal or gas and is a major intervention on the list of support from the Appeals Project to the Ketra Fisheries.
So this was actually designed by myself and my team and fabricated locally here in Nigeria. The thermometer actually just helps us to gives us an idea of the temperature within. Knowing that appeals intervention is actually demand driven, and it's so fascinating to see that they actually align to my specifications. And it has actually helped me to increase my processing capacity by 50%, because we had these existing ones which were actually produced before the intervention of appeals, right? And this has a capacity which is 50% of both of these. So it has actually helped in increasing our processing capacity to serve larger markets and also reach out to more people.
He makes processing and packaging of smoked catfish sound simple. And this is because of the training received over time from KOGI Appeals Project.
Right, so after sorting them from the farm, we bring them, degauge them, clean them, remove all the slime in their body, then clean them up and spice them using fresh ginger and garlic to give it a unique taste and also prolong the shelf life. Then we'll bring it here where it processes under a monitored and regulated temperature.
Bidemi is grateful to Appeals and everyone who has played a role to get Ketra to its current business status.
I'd like to sincerely express my gratitude to Appeals for the intervention, starting from the training through the entire standard process that we passed through before the benefits were gotten to us. And also to just add a comment that if other government intervention that come through this channel, like through this format, Nigeria would have been a better place and food insecurity would have been a thing of the past.
Look at my hand. Now be this better rice when we say we get her for this either here. Our ladies and gentlemen, my baba, mama, uncle, auntie, sister, better rice.
Along the Ibaji Road, in Ichekne community of Ida, is the Ega community, and nested in the center is the Ega Rice Market.
This is popular Ega Market. My name is Ibrahim Mohammed. Welcome.
Just a few years back, it would have been a lot harder for Ibrahim to laugh, as at then, rice processing at Ega was entirely traditional, with minimal output and low profit margins. Processing was long and tiring.
The rice processing in Ida started as far back as before 60, when our forefathers were using mortar to even do the rice before consuming, do the paddy before consuming, and it takes a very long process.
The intervention by Appeals Project in Ega gave birth to an alliance of rice farmers and processors, leading to the emergence of 4 commodity interest groups with 10 members each. As its second priority value chain, part of the objectives by Appeals is to encourage dry season farming to enable regular supply of paddy rice to processors.
The new technology, in short, formerly we were living in abject poverty and suffering. It takes us time to produce even a ton. Per 24 hours, we could not even produce 2 tons of rice. But when Appeal came to our aid, Appeal now uplifted our standard, both our own standard and the standard of our business. We're able to produce about 4 to 8 metric tons in 24 hours. This is one of the machines supported by the Appeals. And before we were using this conventional hauler, we could not produce. But with the intervention of the Appeals engine, we were able to produce about 4 metric tons per 24 hours.
In terms of tech support, the Ega Rice Processing Cluster got 7 polishers, 1 grader, 8 destoners, 8 digital scales and 8 sealers. They also were supported with a water borehole to ease production.
This is the polished rice. This is the polished rice. The time it was not polished, this is how the rice looked like, full of dust. But it's been polished now. After the stoning, we now bring it here for polishing. To add more quality to the rice. People from Bayelsa, people from Anambra, Enugu, Ebonyi, Edo, and some part of Lagos are coming here, are demanding for our polished rice because we produce quality rice.
Products from the Ege rice processing cluster are common in markets across Nigeria, having inundated local markets in Kogi State.
On behalf of my members and the entire Ida community and the state in general, we appreciate what Appeal has done. If not for the intervention of the appeals, my people around this environment, either the state and the nation in general, would not have been having a quality rice, a freestone rice. They are happy, we are happy.
Activity for house, you need to chop rice, so when I go see better rice. Now the for house, kakaraka is like a Nokia.
Somewhere in the elite axis of Lokoja metropolis, another quartet is making the appeals project to stand tall.
My name is Toby.
My name is Kabir.
My name is Sam.
And we are Tech Integrated Farms.
It is a women and youth empowerment initiative of the project, and their business is egg production.
We met during the training and we introduced ourselves and we shared the passion of poultry farming. And when we shared our passions, we both signified our interests and it aligned with each other. So that's why we ventured into poultry farming.
The fourth member of this gang of poultry farmers is unavailable at the moment to share his perspective on the business.
Initially when we started, we were having about 3 crates daily. And if you equate it with the number of feeds consumed daily, you would know that it is way not it yet. But as it stands now, we are getting about 75% production, which is a good thing.
We presently have a good number of beds of 1,426 beds. We make 36 crates on a daily basis. Presently, we have a chunk load of supply. The bed I'm seeing, the bags looks wet. I want to be sure.
No, that has been corrected.
It has been corrected?
Yes, that was corrected yesterday.
Okay. What we have done not to disappoint our off-takers are drawing a calendar checks from Mondays to Sunday to enable them know the days that they will have to pick their eggs.
Because as it stands, we have actually enhanced the market of sellers of feeds, buyers of eggs, even down to the sellers of crates. Because we keep buying paper crates and we patronize them, so it's an addition to the economy.
Now. Okay, how many crates there so?
The crates with the here now, it reached like 50 something.
Okay, and it's supposed to be 100.
It's supposed to be 100. So, but we'll complete them now. See, eggs go good for ground.
I bet men are do sharp.
Eggs go good for ground.
They go. Customers are waiting.
They are waiting. We understand. Give us like 10 minutes.
There are weekends I bring my family to the farm to just come help with the jobs here and the tasks here. And my kids in particular, they find it interesting, staying with the livestock and aside the rewarding part of it, the financial aspect of it, it's also an interesting venture.
Barely a year since starting this business, these three say their lives have turned around completely, now moving in a forward trajectory.
I would like to say a very big thank you to Appeals KOGI State, Appeals National, and the World Bank. Thank you so much for this project, and we will continue to build on these efforts to empower other youths. We have started by employing some youths. By God's grace, we hope to expand. Thank you so much. Thank you. And from my colleagues here at VTech, we are saying a big thank you. Thank you.
Work on this project has reached advanced stage since the groundbreaking ceremony 6 months ago. The trenches are dug. The road drainage system, including the gutters and culverts, are being constructed. Work is concurrently ongoing in the subgrade and sub-base segments. As per the road itself, and the sound of a cement mixing machine steadily churning out its content is a sign that progress is being made.
In fact, before the coming of KOGI appeals to Ochaja communities about this road, the road is more or less like a footpath.
This particular infrastructural intervention by KOGI Appeals project is critical to the continued operation of some cashew production, processing and marketing clusters in Ochaja. It is a 2.7-kilometer farm access road, and in terms of value, the end users can barely wait for its completion.
The way I'm looking at the job is like a dream to me up to today. It's like a dream for me up to today, because I don't expect this kind of work to be in Ochaja community by this time. And we don't even expect that the World Bank will come for the assistance for constructing this road at this level. The cashew farmers, we can move our farm product from the farm conveniently to the warehouse now. And it's not limited to only the people in the cashew cluster under KOGI appeal that are benefiting. That is why, as a body direct users and direct users, we are happy as a neighboring community in this area for what KOGI appeals is doing for us. It's a room you. I'm a little boy now. So, I don't make sure my boy go.
It is all right to metaphorically describe this scene as a case of being back from the dead. At least, it begins fittingly enough as a cue to what our next narrative is all about. This is the new and improved Terrakesh cashew processing plant. The old one is long gone and done with.
It is fascinating to have a full cashew automated plant. Reason is this: we have moved from a crude way of doing things. The crudity is not fast, the crudity is harmful, it entails a lot of accidents, but here accident is minimized.
A typical cashew seed is 75% shell and 25% nut. The process of separation is tedious, but not anymore for Terrakesh, since that process has now been fully automated.
The automated line we got from appeals is from the sizer to the steaming machine and to the cutting machine. You understand? So even they also gave us a flow separation line. Before, what we did, we were using only 2 shaking tables. So they got us a roller and also a blower line that will also step up the working in progress from one machine to the other machine. So this makes cashew separation easier than what it is before. So this is the steaming process. As the steam is released, after every 20 minutes, the cashew is done already.
The factory's overall margin of profit is boosted through the supply of cashew shells to off-takers, who use them as fuel for industrial boilers.
During the first process, as at that time, we were doing only 5 metric tons in a month. So now we can do 60 metric tons. So 60 metric tons of RCN is being shelled here, and the rest are processed into finished products, and the rest are taken to Olam Nigeria Limited. So it's a great relief to us.
Before appeals, this plant was literally groveling to stay afloat.
As we speak now, I think in this area with this intervention, we call ourselves the market leader. In fact, we intimidate people now. We intimidate them because our process is completely automated, fast and cost effective.
This cashew processing cooperative is composed of 10 groups. For each simple one of them, life could be better, but there's nothing wrong in feeling content.
If you can see me today, even by my side, you know that we're enjoying the project. It's okay. Cashew is helping us. You see my members over there, they are all happy. If you see them, they are well dressed, they are okay because of what they are getting. We look at the profit system. Some are getting money from the PC sales, some are getting money from shell sales, and so also from the nut that we are giving to all, and we are going to our capital. That alone, we have been lifted from where we are before to a level that at least it will take a long time before any company will be able to knock us down here. We are grateful to our peers.